Hello, for those who don't know me, my name is Susana Solis, and I am a Spanish member of the European Parliament. As both an engineer and a woman, the underrepresentation of women and girls in STEM has long been at the top of my political agenda. Because it is disappointing to see that the ratios of women in the field have remained practically the same since I started my degree in mechanical engineering 30 years ago. And despite the importance of this issue, I was surprised to realize that not much was being done at EU level to tackle this. This is why one of the first steps I took at the Parliament was to present the report Advancing Gender Equality in STEM Education and Careers, which was approved by a big majority here in the Parliament. And I was very happy to see that the institution had a strong message to send. We want girls to become more involved in STEM education and careers because they must be a part in the design of the world of the tomorrow. Today, 40% of European scientists and engineers are women. But when we look at fields like artificial intelligence or cybersecurity, the number is much worse. Only 12 and 20% of women respectively. And we have to turn these figures around. In a moment when the EU is massively investing in the digital and green transitions, women cannot be absent. This could mean, on the one hand, that they are not present in the design and in implementation of new technologies, which could easily lead to potential biases, but also that they will lag behind in some of the highest paying jobs, and we will continue widening the current gender pay and pension gap. And in this regard, the European Institute of Gender Equality is clear. Gender inequality in STEM has an impact on GDP, on levels of unemployment, on productivity, and on competitiveness. Only one figure: closing the gender gap in STEM would lead to a 3% increase in EU GDP per capita by 2050. But there is more to this issue. It also stimulates a highly detrimental self-reinforcing pattern. Because it is precisely because less women study and work in STEM that these fields tend to create male-dominated cultures that are neither supportive of nor attractive to women. As a consequence, young girls have fewer role models to inspire their interest in these fields. Indeed, having very limited examples of female scientists and engineers in books, media, and popular culture further disincentivizes them from pursuing a career in STEM. How can we possibly expect young girls to develop an interest in a field they view as inaccessible? From my personal experience, I can say this: you don't choose what you don't know. So let's put an end to this vicious circle. Let's shine the spotlight on current female role models in the field, because, believe me, there are many women doing incredible things every single day. Let's draw attention to Kathleen Caricot, whose expertise was essential in the development of the COVID vaccines, or to Andrea Ghez, who became the fourth woman to win a Nobel Prize in Physics just last year. Let's put an end to this vicious circle. This is why, on the report, it was very important for me to express the need to work on removing all barriers that restrict women's preferences and choices, without compromising their freedom in decision-making, of course. But we have to give women the tools to decide what they want to work on in a system that is designed both for men and women. And in this sense, I have focused on encouraging member states to promote women in STEM studies and careers within their gender action plans, and to invest in education and training in the field through an educational curriculum that is more appealing to women. I have tried also to motivate a change in the way we communicate STEM to young girls and women. And this is the key point. We have to be able to transmit the importance of science in helping the most pressing issues of our time, from designing the new generation of robots to using AI in healthcare and to climate change. The report also notes the important link between the underrepresentation of women in STEM and broader issues such as flexible working arrangements, maternity and paternity leaves, underrepresentation of women on boards, and pay transparency. Overall, through this report, I have aimed to alert European citizens and the EU institutions that we must do more. We must focus on reducing the gender pay gap, on achieving work-life balance, and on moving forward in parental leaves. We must ensure equal opportunities, non-discrimination in the labor market, and ensure that girls have visible female role models in STEM. We must be able to create a society in which women are able to choose what they want to do without barriers. And I am certain that we will. I want to thank you all for contributing to this very important debate, which I am positive is taking us in the right direction to reach gender parity in STEM. Thank you very much. Dankeschön.